Hey there, Sag. It's Sagittarius, month of May 2023. I am cold. I have a split level house and I'm cold downstairs. That's where I'm doing the videos. So I have my jacket on. Okay, let's get into it and see what is going on for you this month. Sagittarius. I love Sagittarius. They're so fun. And they make you feel like you're the only one in the room. Just have to know that they're going to do that to everybody. So not to be offended when the next person's the only person in the room. I'm going to have the hiccups now. I just made hummus. I broke a blender, and it's not even a year old making hummus. And I usually have such a great experience with Amazon, but there's absolutely zero communication options to reach out to the company, which is kind of crazy. Anywho, I got a new blender, totally new one. It's a Ninja, which I know people like. So, okay, Sagittarius. Sorry, my allergies are really bad. We have the tree finally calmed down, and then the grass got high. The grass got high. Okay. All right. That's already funny. This month in general, tomorrow is I'm going to make a video for tomorrow. It's a super powerful day with the full moon and the lunar eclipse, which is happening around 1:30, I think, in Eastern Standard Time. I thought we were going to be able to see it, but now I think we're not going to be able to see it because I think it's during the day that it's happening, but I have to double check that. Okay. Grab. Some of these cards have swears on them, so I'm not going to say the swears because I don't remember what all the rules are on YouTube. And even though I cuss in my real life, I'm going to say the alternate word or a phrase that sounds like it, so you know at the point. Okay, and they want me to do the love cards for you. It's a big month for everybody for feeling your power, being really honest with yourself about where you are in your life and what's helping you, what's not helping you, really seeing your potential and either taking the chance to live your potential or not, but knowing that you made the choice not to do that. Okay, Pele, determination, which I think is also passion. I think that's the wording. Psyche, persistence. Nye, Laura Kendall, transcendence. It's a nice mermaid. And Nut, resurrection, which is pretty much about death. So start not living the life that you've been living and starting a whole new life, which is not a bad thing. Stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocked, attack. I'm not having a good love month. Photography, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. And wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So when things come up like this, especially with some of the vibe already being that your life, there's a lot of endings in your life right now, but that doesn't mean that that's a bad thing, and that you know you're transitioning into this new person, and maybe there's somebody who, since you're looking at old photos, maybe it's somebody who you used to be in a relationship with or care about, or someone that has always still been in your heart. Maybe you maybe it's somebody that you'll rekindle that with, or there's somebody new. But it seems like as you're coming out of this transitional stage and you're turning into this new person, which is always what we want to do better, right? There seems to be somebody in that realm for you. So whether it's somebody from the past or someone new, it feels like you need to be honoring what's really true to you, and maybe your old getting stabbed in the back and the pain, deception, and the breakups, just ask yourself, is this from getting into a situation that was similar to my past situations? Maybe this person you're missing is very different than those past situations. Okay, they broke your heart. Yikes. F them. It's funny. U equals tight, ASS. Loosen the F up. Control freaks don't. Loosen the F up, period. Control freaks don't get laid. I think I can say that word. You do you. Stop trying to change people. That sugar honey iced tea never works. You are talented and effing amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice, just don't use it for dumb sugar honey iced tea. And I agree. That the Sagittariuses that I know are just really great. They're great people, and they try to do great in the world, and especially the Sagittarius men I know. Okay, you got Puffin. Oh, Puffins are so cute. Partnership, Black Jaguar, Old Soul, Horse, Freedom, and Tiger, Fire. These are great. I'll read those in a minute. Okay, so the Horse. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited resources of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. So this is exactly what I think of as Sagittarius. I really just think of Sages as being the winds of change. They're just constantly changing, and that's what I love about them, because I get bored really fast and I love being around them. You feel like you have worse ADHD than I have, which probably makes me feel a little better, but I get it. I get the changing, and it's because of my Cancer sun, I do need more stability in some areas, but in general I do like all of the changes. Okay, Tiger, Fire. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. It's a really pretty card. I don't know if it's getting out of my face. Hold it. There we go. I can see it. Okay, Black Jaguar, Old Soul. Walk through life with the confidence and grace. You have power from beyond this world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. So again, I think it's just focusing on getting out of your own way, which is the theme for everyone this month, it seems, but really thinking about truly what do you want? What would be the best scenario for you, not just what's the low-hanging fruit and what's in front of you and worrying about everything else. Puffin, Partnership. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. And this is a time for teamwork in every area, a time for community. Okay, your moon cards. I choose to nourish myself and enrich my life. I accept and create more flow and pleasure in my life. And I am open and responsive to the abundance of the universe. Okay, these are some prayer ones. Prayers. Not prayer. There's some swear ones. Prayer is dope AF. The present moment is effing amazing. Think twice before you give an F. And vibrate so high that toxic people fall back because they no longer know how to approach you. I think that's I think you've been feeling really low about yourself and just in general, and I think you can get lost in, because you're so like go with the flow. That can be hard because we all need some stability and we need some grounding. And when you're not grounded, you have to be grounded somewhere, right? So it's either like a friendship or a partnership or your job. And if your job is really constantly changing and your partnerships are changing or your feelings are changing, and then your friendships, maybe you don't see your friends enough, I think that can get to be too much for you. And that can make you lose sight of what you want, number one, and what you don't want, number two. And also keeping track of what you're really doing. You know, like, am I doing what is this the best for my life? Is this the best for me? And sometimes when I know myself, and I'm not a Sag, but if I get off track, then it's like I don't even realize how much time has gone by. And time's all we have, really. Like, I just had a death of someone very close to me, and you know, you can't go back. And it's like all those ridiculous sayings like, I wish I did this, or I wish we didn't have enough time, we were going to do that, and it's really all true. So just live your best life now. That's all you really have. Okay, so vibrate so high, the toxic people fall back because they can no longer be around, know how to approach you. Okay, know how you can tell you're on some hardcore personal growth. Your perspective gets bigger and your inner circle gets smaller. It may be that people who want to gossip quit texting when you stop talking sugar, honey, iced tea. If you're busy manifesting your dreams, keeping your side of the street clean, and working on those old gnarly wounds that people want to avoid in themselves, some people are bound to disappear. Be kind to yourself and others as you outgrow people and places. Kind of sounds like what the reading's about. Ask yourself this: what if that thing that's bothering you, worrying, haunting you, didn't matter? If it didn't matter, would you be happier, kinder, more productive? If it didn't matter, would you sleep better? Would you let yourself enjoy an ice cream cone or whatever else your heart desires? If so, then don't give that F. If not, and F means going against one of your core values, then go ahead, give that F. You're not supposed to never give an F. The point is to give them where they matter, to balance out your F's. If F were money, would you drop that money here? Take care to spend your F's wisely. So I do feel like there's some financial things going on, and maybe that does have a connection to the stabbed in the back. But I think once you start to really tap back into where your passion is, and knowing that you choose your life, like there's circumstances always around us, like no one chose the pandemic, but we're all in it. So what do you choose to do now? How are you gonna, and then be persistent about it, be determined, you know, being consistent as much as you can be without killing you. For a Sag, like, just be persistent in what you really want and don't settle for less just because it's a low-hanging fruit. That's what I just keep getting. Open up your eyeballs and look around. Even if you happen to be in the worst of the worst times, there's probably something beautiful to notice right this very second. It could be that babies have eyelashes, and how could babies, this card came up for a couple of people, babies get any cuter than having baby eyelashes, or maybe it's just that you took a deep breath and you didn't have to think about it. You did it. Amazeballs, you can breathe. So I think about my little dog, Buttercup, is like blonde colored and she has blonde eyelashes, and it is really insanely cute. Okay, seriously, spend a little time asking the universe for what you want. It's just exactly your reading. Even if you're speaking into the void, at the very least, you'll hear your own wish list and get a better idea of what you really do want. You might even figure out what the first baby step is to getting it. At the very best, there's a strong ass genie in the sky who's magically grant you all your wishes. So if you don't ask for it, how can you get it? It's the whole joke in like Eat, Pray, Love about I keep praying to God that I win the lottery, and then finally God came down one day and say, buy a ticket. So I feel like that's kind of what this is. Like you're complaining about stuff that you can control and you can change. You're just not doing it. And I do feel like that taps into worthiness. And they're talking about like the universe is supplying for you pleasure. If you can just get into the flow that's positive, there's a flow that's positive and you're going with the flow, but you're still taking concrete actions versus going in the flow and distracting from everything and not finishing things and not really putting your heart into things. That's a different kind of flow, and that's chaos, not healthy flow. So just pay attention to what you're doing and what kind of flow you're in right now. And I think if you can have some time for yourself, pick yourself up, heal those wounds, remember the fire within you, and what's your real goal? What's your real goal in love? What's your real goal in work? What's your real goal in your personal health? What do you want? Do you not care if you live long? Do you want to live a long time? And then start making those choices to make that happen, because it's up to you to do that. No one else. As Jack Canfield says, no one else can do your push-ups for you. You have to do them. So you know this. You know what I'm saying. And you have an opportunity here to change things. Or you can go back into the same cycle and keep being with people who stab you in the back and hurt your feelings. But this is giving you an opportunity to not have that and to tap into, the Black Panther, Black Jaguar is all about that soul that's lived a million times inside of you, that old soul that knows much more than we do. And if you're so scattered, you can't tap into your intuition and get to that place. So try to clear your schedule, do some things for you, get in nature, even if it's just walking in the closest park near your house, wherever it is. Even if you're in a city, even in the city, I could find places to go. So there's something you can walk to. Anyway, this is a good opportunity for you. It feels like there's a little bit of bumps coming through, but it's not anything you can't handle. And the point of the bumps is to shake you up and say, like, what are you doing? Like, what you're supposed to be doing. You can feel what you're supposed to be doing. Where your passion should be placed, and start doing it. So I look forward to hearing what happens, Sagittarius, and please let me know and reach out. This is for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising. You can reach out to me. There's an email down below. My phone number should be on my contact info, and those are mine. So definitely use that, and that's my company email. So that is extra protected. And if you want a private session, you can reach out to me that way. It's easier than going to my website, but whatever you want to do. And you can also text me. And if you want to support the channel, the best way and free way is to like, subscribe, and share. Leave a comment. If you want to click on the little bell icon, that's going to let you know when I have lives, which I'll probably do tomorrow for the full moon eclipse. And I'm also going to start live meditations, which I feel like I'm going to, with everything going, it's taken me all week to make these videos because every possible Mercury retrograde issue has happened. But my plan is to probably do a meditation on Sunday morning and then do some a couple times a night and etc. If you have anything you want me to focus on, you can also always ask. Well, thank you so much, Sag. Have a great month and let me know how it's going. Bye.